So, you consider yourself to be something of a movie buff, do you? You may know the entire script of the Goonies word for word. You might know which actors portrayed every single character in the Harry Potter franchise. And you might even know which year every movie in the Friday the 13th franchise was released. But what about those lesser known facts from behind the scenes? There are lots of facts about movies that might just take you by surprise. And that's what this video is all about. Here's our latest edition of 20 rapid-fire behind-the-scenes movie facts. The working title of Captain America: Civil War was actually Sputnik. In the comic book, Sputnik was one of the words used to trigger the Winter Soldier's mind control. Thor Ragnarok will bring to life a loose adaptation of the acclaimed comic book arc Planet Hulk, and we'll see Thor and Hulk squaring off against each other on a gladiatorial planet, prior to teaming up to defeat the movie's villains. In an interview about Transformers: Age of Extinction, director Michael Bay described the Autobot Hound as a ballerina with guns. This line actually became a part of Hound's dialogue in the movie. After 2016's Deadpool became such a huge success in spite of its R rating, Fox are intending to make 2017's Wolverine movie R-rated as well. Bring on the gore. Producer Simon Kinberg has said that Olivia Munn auditioned for the role of Vanessa Carlyle in Deadpool, a role that ultimately went to Morena Baccarin. However, Munn's audition led to her being cast as Psylocke in X-Men Apocalypse. In X-Men Apocalypse, the song playing in the scene when Apocalypse finds Angel is by the heavy metal band Metallica. It's called The Four Horsemen, from the album Kill 'Em All, which was released in 1983, the same year in which the film takes place. Alexander Skarsgård was ultimately cast as Tarzan in The Legend of Tarzan, but swimmer Michael Phelps was actually in talks to take on the role. Fellow swimmer Johnny Weissmuller played the character in the movies of the 1930s and 1940s. You may recall the scene in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in which Gwen Stacy gives a speech at her graduation. Well, actress Emma Stone actually wrote that speech herself. Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige will be working as an executive producer on Spider-Man: Homecoming. However, unlike when he works on other MCU movies, Feige will not receive any compensation for his role due to the contract details in the Marvel-Sony deal. John Williams has composed the score for every Star Wars theatrical release to date, and Rogue One will mark the first time in which that won't be the case. Wonder Woman will meet her love interest Steve Trevor in her first solo movie. In the movie, they'll meet during World War I. The idea is to highlight her immortality more explicitly. In Zootopia, there's a nudist Indian yoga instructor working at a Mystic Springs oasis named Nangi. In India, Nangi refers to a naked woman in the Hindi language. Lana Del Rey sang Once Upon a Dream for the end credits of Maleficent. Del Rey was personally picked by the movie's star Angelina Jolie for the job of doing so. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who had previously played the comedian in Watchmen, played Bruce Wayne's father Thomas in Batman vs. Superman, but he was actually considered for the role of Batman himself. One of the key plot elements in The Martian is the force of the wind on Mars. It's shown as being strong enough to topple a large rocket and carry big objects. In reality, the atmosphere there is so thin, even the fastest wind would feel like a breeze to humans. In King Louie's temple in the new Jungle Book movie, one of the many treasures he has in his possessions happens to be the genie's lamp from Aladdin. In spite of its extremely mixed critical reviews and takings of 8.5 million, Warcraft broke the record for the largest weekday midnight opening in China. For Age of Ultron, in order to make Scarlet Witch's movements look more graceful in action sequences, actress Elizabeth Olsen worked with a dance choreographer. Although Margot Robbie looks fantastic as Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad, Emma Roberts was actually offered the role first. However, she turned it down to star in television's Scream Queens. In order to transform Adewale Akinwumi Agabe into Killer Croc, Suicide Squad's makeup team took 5 hours to apply prosthetics to his face and upper body. The rest was body paint. Thanks for watching our list of 20 rapid-fire behind-the-scenes movie facts. Did you know about any of these? Which other great movie facts do you know of? Let us know in the comments section below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.